Mulai nih. Yuk. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. We're back to the second meeting, and in this meeting, we're gonna discuss about growth mindset. And first, I would like to introduce our group member first. I am Thamrin Yahya, and there are Lizi, Anaya, Nur Anjelina, and Fathurrahman. So, without any further ado, let's get started our discussion. And the first topic is definition of growth mindset that will be explained by me. The growth mindset can be interpreted as the mindset of someone who understands that the abilities or talents he has since childhood are stuck. They believe that these abilities and talents can continue to develop with hard work and dedication. They instill the mindset to continually learn and understand the world. Someone who has a growth mindset or a growth mindset tends to want to have a meaningful learning process and have an impact on his life. They don't just want to look smart or seem to master a problem. Owners of growth mindset really appreciate the process and make failure not the end, but as ladder to move to the next stage. Okay, for the second material that would be explained by Angelina. For Angelina, time is yours.
Thank you for the moderator. Today I will explain that an example of applying a growth mindset. There are several examples of applying a growth mindset. The first one is never too late to learn. In a growth mindset, it's never too old to start learning something. The owner of a growth mindset will not be afraid to learn new things. Although they are no longer young, but the desire to learn will not fade. And then it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. When you experience failure, don't give up. Hope and use it as a lesson that will help you get closer to success. And then always appreciate criticism. When you get criticism in other people, don't always think that criticism is a bad thing for you. So when your work gets constructive criticism, try to accept it gracefully. And then there are, I can better at something if I try. If you feel you are not good at doing something, don't give up first. Believe that you will get better at something if you keep trying. And then I learned from other people who have been successful. In a growth mindset, he'll learn from other people who have been successful. Because you can get new skills or knowledge that you may not have had before. So you can develop to be better as a human being. This is certainly better than feeling jealous of the achievements of others who have been successful. And then his challenge is a good opportunity for me to learn. Tell yourself, his challenges are things that we say to yourself. That challenge is are things that challenges are things that we will continue to find in life. Someone who has a growth mindset will not listen to his fears. Instead, he will immediately face it. This is because he believes that challenges are good opportunities to learn. The last is, I believe in myself. If you believe in yourself, you will not feel inferior when faced with various problems or challenges in your life. This is because someone with a growth mindset believes that he can face and solve problems or challenges. Thank you. That's all from me. My explanation. I will go back to moderator.
Thank you, Angelina, for explaining the topic. Let's move to the third topic. For the third topic, that would be explained by Ai. For Ai, time is yours.
Okay. In this opportunity, I want to explain the benefits of having a growth mindset. The first one is to reduce stress. People with a growth mindset generally have lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol. This is possibly because people with a growth mindset are more resilient. They are able to approach seemingly stressful situations in a calm and collected manner. They don't see setbacks as a failure and don't take it to mean that they will never succeed. Instead, they view setbacks as temporary obstacles and use them as an opportunity to learn. This reduces the stress that comes along with exams and assessments, as students believe that even the most stressful situation is one that they can benefit from. Second one is handle change better. The resilience that develops in people once they foster the growth mindset helps people cope better with change. It can have negative consequences if the individual is not prepared to deal with it. Those who cope best with change are able to adapt faster and more effectively. People with a growth mindset believe they can develop their skills and are therefore likely to cope better with change. They welcome change and view each unknown as an opportunity to further either their skills or personal development. The third one is improved self-regulation. An individual's mindset is crucial to their ability to monitor and manage their emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. This is known as self-regulation. Research suggests that individuals can improve their self-regulation by developing a growth mindset. There is a strong association between the two as they both focus on persistence and personal growth to achieve goals. They complement each other, and by acquiring a growth mindset, you will get the best of both worlds. The next one is enhance self-esteem. Self-esteem plays a key role in the success of students in classroom and beyond. Evidence suggests that students with a high growth mindset experienced were consistent in their levels of self-esteem, even when their academic grades fluctuated and declined. This is possibly because those with a growth mindset don't tie performance to identity. They appreciate their hard work when they have done well but don't did well on the mistakes and failures. Subsequently, they build resilience and maintain their confidence. Self-esteem can be a point of motivation for many, and so enhancing it by developing a growth mindset will help students continue to work hard and explore their full potential. The next one is better study habits. We know that some study techniques are more effective than others. Likewise, we know that motivation can play an important part during revision. So, what impact does having a growth mindset have on these areas? A recent study found that students with a growth mindset were more likely to place higher value on effective revision strategies and were more likely to be intrinsically motivated whilst completing them. And the last one is to seek out better feedback. In the seminal growth mindset study, researchers found that students with a growth mindset were much more likely to ask for feedback about how to do a task better next time than those with a fixed mindset, or who were more likely to ask for either praise or one comparison of their performance compared to their peers. Long term, one would expect the use of the former's feedback to yield much higher rates of learning and performance than compared to the latter. Okay, that's all my explanation. I will give it back to the moderator.
Thank you, Ai, for explaining the topic. And the fourth topic would be explained by Fatur. For Fatur, time is yours.
Sorry, who?
Fatur.
Is it me? Hello? Is it me or Lizzie?
Fatur.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the chance. Okay. Based on the expression of my group mates, I also agree that a growth mindset is very important based on what Nicola has explained. I also believe in the importance of a growth mindset because it can encourage you to be a creative person. The growth mindset motivates us to continue to develop our talents and potential in order to produce the best works. Based on this occasion, considering how important the growth mindset was, therefore I will give some suggestion on how to perfect the growth mindset. The first is by associating with people. Associating with creative people can be a good way to increase creativity. We can associate with creative people through existing communities or with people around us. Take advantage of time with creative people by sharing ideas, exchanging ideas, asking for advice and criticism to get new inspiration and ideas. The second is by reading a lot. Reading books is believed to be an activity that can improve brain performance. By reading, we will have the opportunity to obtain useful information and knowledge. Books can also be a storehouse of imagination and inspiration. There are many things that you can use as lessons or inspiration to create. The brain is also trained to imagine word written in the book. In addition, reading also trains the brain to think more and solve the problem given, especially reading stories in novels or mystery stories. The third is to always carry a notebook or maybe something like that. This is because creative ideas can come and go at any time regardless of time and place. We never know when these ideas will appear and come to mind. It could be at work, daydreaming, shopping, or even present in a dream to accommodate creative ideas that can come at any time. You should always have a notebook near us. By writing or describing creative ideas in writing, it will certainly make it easier for us to develop them in the future and to anticipate if we forget the ideas that arise. And the fourth is we must be sensitive to the surroundings. Increased creativity can also be obtained by paying attention to our surroundings. From now on, make it a habit to be sensitive to what is happening around us. Be a person who cares about the environment and see in detail the events around. Study anywhere, anytime, and with anyone. Make everything seen and heard as a lesson and inspiration to develop creativity in yourself. The surrounding environment can also be a good teacher to increase creativity. So don't limit yourself and start caring about your surroundings. The fifth is have fun. The brain will certainly work more optimally in a pleasant atmosphere. If you want creativity to increase, try to always be happy and more happy. Master ourselves to avoid stress or negative influences so that the brain is able to work optimally with have fun or maybe holidays or something like that. So I think that's all from me. Thank you. I will give back.
Yeah, thank you, Fatur, for explaining the topic. And the last topic will be explained by Lizi. For Lizi, time is yours.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Next slide, please. Okay, this is how to develop a growth mindset. The first is realizing that each human being has a capacity and can be developed. By understanding the value of ourselves doesn't mean like we know our hobbies or our favorite place to go hang out, our favorite food, but it's being able to understand what our capabilities are, and also being aware of what kind of strength and weakness. If we already aware of the value that we have, then surely we'll have a self-confidence because we are well aware of the capacities and shortcomings in ourselves. But mostly people and I myself find understanding of there's a technique named Johari or Johari window. Basically, Johari window is a technique that was invented by Joseph Left and Harry Ingham around 1955. And this model of technique explains how a person can understand their self and their team through open communication to increase mutual awareness and understanding of each other. And here I have the window with me. Sorry, it's not clear enough, but there's four window or four squares. The first is the open area, the blind spot, the hidden area, and the unknown. Well, the open area is the the window that known to self or known to others. And the blind spot is the window that not known to self but known to others. And the window hidden area is the known to self and not known to others. And the last is the window unknown, which is not have both of known to self or known to others. Um, this window is our abilities. And then the second one is form a mindset. Let's think about something that we are better sorry at now than how we are in the past. What did we previously find difficult? Why does it feel easier now? And how did we achieve such a change? This thought actually can prompt us to think about the time and effort we've already spent in particular areas or hallmarks of a growth mindset. And then the third is the makers on yourself and commitment. As we have explored already, there are many determinants of success. Personality, intelligence, circumstances, and other factors can all contribute. However, by setting clear goals that provide a motivating challenge, we can work towards success. The fourth is the value, the process. By appreciating the process, we learn to go through each of its stages. Nothing is instant in this world. Even I have this instant noodle. We can we can cook it immediately. We have several steps that we should do, like unwrap the unwrap the plastic and then boil the water and others. And then for the fifth is ask for the feedback from those closest to you. Whether we've been successful in a project or something, seeking feedback from others is a good way to develop a growth mindset. They might give us an insight into where we've developed or what needs improvement. In turn, this can help us to set goals for improvement. And for the last is a self-failure and evaluation. We can also do an evaluation every day as a way to develop a growth mindset, evaluate and reflect on the successes and failures we have experiences. Doing an evaluation also makes us grateful for what we already have right now. Thank you so much. I return it to the moderator.
Thank you, Lizzie, for explaining the topic. And all right, guys, but finally we come to the end. As a moderator, I apologize if there is any mistake. Thank you very much for attending this meeting and discuss the topic. See you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi